It's a season full of wishes. Wishes of peace and joy for one another. Wishes for our own year ahead. One organization specializes in wishes year-round, including one so unique, anchor Mary Nelson made the trip to North Bend to see it for herself. It's today's Positively the Heartland.
I think Christmas is a lot like Make-a-Wish. It brings hope and joy to children.
The Dvorak home is decked for the holidays. Their youngest insists on it.
Aspen is just one of a kind. She's such a blessing and fills our lives full of joy and humor.
But what they've been through.
Definitely having cancer at 5 changes you.
4 years ago, Kris and Dan noticed something wasn't right.
She would snore so loud that it would wake us up in our bedroom. And then she had developed a lump on the side of her neck.
One scan led to another. Then more doctors came into the picture, including an oncologist, a word the family knew well.
I had cancer, my dad had cancer, my mom had cancer, my grandparents. It's one thing for an adult, to deal with it. But a child just shouldn't have their childhood interrupted.
Shouldn't. Kris recalled one moment in the waiting room.
And he said that tumor that we removed was the size of a large baked potato inside of a little 5-year-old. I'm sorry. It's all still real, very real. So we weren't sure what we were going to face. And then the team of nurses came out and said, need to warn you. Her vocal cords were damaged.
Aspen couldn't talk, eat, or drink. A biopsy confirmed it was cancer.
I just said God would take care of it.
He was so sure. It's exactly what I needed to hear. He was so positive that God was going to take care of it.
The Dvoraks credit their faith and a remarkable medical team. But while the cancer was gone, Aspen needed additional surgery and therapy to get her voice back. And did she use it during our visit?
Come here, chicken. You're fine. Okay, yep, not that one. Sometimes it's hard to catch them. I got poop on my knee.
In her 9 years, Aspen's proved she's one tough chick. The mantra initially inspired stuffed chickens.
Let me tell you, people from all over filled her room with stuffed chickens. We had to go home with a small trailer with these chickens.
When she was well enough, one of Aspen's sisters took her to Tractor Supply for the real thing. She's raised dozens of chickens since.
They're kind of cool animals and they can have different colors.
So when Aspen was nominated for Make-a-Wish,
we didn't have really anything fancy for the chickens. And we had fancy stuff for the calves sometimes. And I wanted a tree house, but I wanted to have it with my chickens, and so I couldn't have a house up in the trees with my chickens up in the trees.
She calls it a playhouse-chicken house, a one-of-a-kind wish for a one-of-a-kind girl. The day of the reveal was magical.
They lined the street, and all the little kids were chanting for her. That just really got us. That was so cool.
A police and fire escort, everyone wanted to see Aspen's wish come true.
You always see stuff about Make-a-Wish, right? But I don't know that you necessarily stop. They come in and they bring hope and joy that you never knew was possible.
Hope and joy. And with Aspen, candor.
Mom put wood chips down to make it look nicer because there's poop down there.
The chickens are tucked away for winter, but when it's warmer, they'll return to the playhouse-chicken house. You said some of the chickens are nice.
But some of them are real turds. When I'm getting the eggs, some of them will fly at my face.
But well worth the effort. At a recent Make-a-Wish event, 24 of these eggs went for $20,000 at auction.
When I was having cancer, I was really sad. And then when I got my wish, I was really happy. So then I'm really happy when I raise money so then other kids can get that feeling too.
Wow, what a story, huh? Mary Nelson reporting. You can help wishes like Aspen's come true. This Friday, the Make-a-Wish Foundation will have its Radiothon and live event at Shields in Village Point. Classic Rock 105.9 will be there broadcasting live. And don't be surprised if you catch a sighting of our colleague, Mary Nelson, out there. You can donate in person or at the link right there up on your screen. We'll be right back.